Welcome back to Newswatch 10. I'm Jeremy Babin with your sports. Winners of 5 straight games, the Dalton boys basketball team peaking at the right time. Last night at Woodland, the Big Red had a chance to do something they hadn't done in 2 years, win 6 in a row. And the last game of the season, well, that's enough to get anyone's moves out, even this little one. Lady Cats up 5 in the fourth, but Woodland hanging tough. Alexis Katz' baseline jumper makes it a 3-point Dalton lead. Now, later in the fourth, Dalton's Emily Broderick is going to be fouled. A free throw would make it a 3-point game. She misses, and then the Wildcats have a chance. Sarah McFarland goes for a 3 to win the game, but comes up short, and Dalton escapes, winning 42-40, improved to 17-8 and 10-4. Coach McKinney, how does it feel to get this win?
Any win at this time of year is a big, important win because you want to gain some kind of momentum going into the region tournament. And, we had to win or Higham lost and to make sure we were number 5 seed. And this guarantee we got the 5 seed. We'll host a game Saturday, so we got to go now, look, see what we play, and hopefully this will carry over into the next ball game.
At the very end, we came as a team. I know it was really close, but at the very end, we were proud of winning and how our starters pulled it together. And it was just a huge win to help us see what we were going to be seeded and who we were going to play, and it was just a fantastic win for us.
Time for the boys, and we'll pick things up in the first quarter. It was Woodland's Andrew Morgan for 3, no good, but Adam Williams is there for the putback, count it, +1, 6-4 Wildcats with the early lead. But let's move ahead to the third quarter now. Some good ball movement by the Big Red. Shaquan Moore is going to drive through the lane, count it, +1, the floater, 24-22 Dalton. Now with $1:57 to go in the third quarter, Mauro Guzman, a 3 from deep in the corner. That's a swish. 35-28 Dalton lead. Guzman finished with 10 points on the night. Now with just under 6 seconds to go in the third quarter, Shaquan Moore from downtown, bullseye, 41-38. Dalton a winner, 72-62. They improved to 13-12 and 8-6.
This is a tough place to win. This was a brutal, physical game. I thought our kids handled themselves well, and because there was a lot of shots being thrown out there, but we reacted in a positive manner, responded as a group, and played overall good defense, solid defense, and offensively we hit some shots tonight. I thought it was a great effort by our kids.
Coach Duffy just told us to come and try to finish the season out the best way we could, and I don't know, we just believed, and at practice we practice hard, so I mean we just together on the court we just play like we have to win, and that's what we do, and we just come out here and have fun, and don't take it so serious, like it's just a game. That's what Coach tells us. So that's what we do during the games. And practice the same thing.
Well, 13 down, 1 to go after tackling undefeated Osborne last Friday. The Lady Bruins traveled to play another undefeated region foe at Rome last night for their final game of the regular season. Now, a win at Rome for Northwest. They'd finish 14-0 in the region and take the uncontested 1 seed into the region tournament. We'll go straight to the fourth quarter. Candace Foster drives on Callie Thomas, 53-39, Rome trailing. Now Bailey Coley almost loses it, but gets a lucky break and tells the Lady Wolves have some, 55-39 Northwest. Next time down, Coley shakes the defender off. Coley scored all 21 of her season high in the second quarter. Though Rome would never say die, Keisha Wise hits and cuts the deficit to 15, 58-43 Lady Bruins. Lady Wolves, it would get as close as 10 thanks to some outside shooting. But we've got a mismatch. Quenisha McCurdy is tall, and that's McCurdy. Double, 18 points and 19 boards. I think this kid has a future. Coach Stockberger throws up the peace sign and a smile because her girls just grabbed the 1 seed, beating Rome 71-55. Coach, tell us about sweeping the region and how proud you are of your girls.
It's always hard to play when you know that if you win this game, it gives you the number 1 seed and bye until Tuesday, but I'm extremely proud of them. That was one of the goals that we set as a team at the beginning of the year, and it's tough because this region's huge. There's 15 teams, so that means we went 14-0, and they stuck with a plan and they worked hard, and I'm just very proud of them.
Well, coming in at 8-5, the region, the boys still fighting for a seat in the top half of the region. First quarter, you don't want to leave this guy open. Tannerino, he's money. 6-4 Bruins. Now on the break, Tatum Torino, who welcomes contact and drops the deuce. On the side, he'd make the bonus 13-7 Northwest. But after leading 16-9, the Bruins let Rome back in it. Taylor Shropshire ties it at 16 in the second quarter. Now later in the second, Malcolm Watkins caps off a huge 15-2 run by the Wolves, 24-18 Rome. The Bruins trailed for most of the second quarter, and we're down 6 at the half. In the third quarter, Tannerino keeping the Bruins alive, 35-33, Rome by 2. Now the clock winding down in the third quarter. After trailing for almost 2 quarters, Tannerino says the bank is now open for business, 38-37 Northwest. In the fourth quarter, Reno hits another huge three, 46-39 Bruins, and with that, Reno breaks the all-time Bruins three-point shooting record with 72 in a single season, and Northwest finishes 9-5 in the region, beating Rome 54-50. Coach Richards says hero is spelled R-E-N-O, Reno that is.
He's a gamer, and he just works so hard. He's worked so hard on his shooting and everything, and it's paid off for him. And really excited for Tanner. He's gone through a tough couple of days. Lost his uncle this week, and they had a funeral today. And so for him to get down here on the bus and come play this game, it's testimony to character and guts, and the dedication he's got to being a basketball player. So I was really proud of him.
So now with the regular season over, it's time to start talking playoffs, and JR and I will have exclusive coverage throughout the end of this week through next week as well. So look forward to that.
Great.
Neither can I.
Basketball fans are very excited.
Oh, so are we.
All right, thanks, JB. And Cedric Haynes is in the Weather Center for a final look at our weather. Cedric?
All right, Rachel. Well, of course, it's been a pretty busy, active afternoon in the WDN Weather Center.